This is going to be mainly a improv video for Iman Gadzhi. Iman Gadzhi 101. Who is Iman Gadzhi? If you're familiar in the self-improvement community, Iman Gadzhi is one of the leading titans, I would say, in my opinion at least, or if you're able to check his statistics or analytics, let me know. But I believe him, and in addition to Hamza, they're both leading titans in the self-improvement community, and they've been creating content for quite some time. Iman Gadzhi, I believe, for 7 years or so. Now, why is this video titled Iman Gadzhi 101? Because a different title compared to most of the folks that, I don't know, I'll put it up on the screen here. Most of the folks have put in their description or titles and stuff. This video is mainly about appreciating Iman Gadzhi's work ethic? Not work ethic. His business, how he runs his YouTube business, if we want to call it like that. He has been taking YouTube a bit more seriously, and as of late, his growth has gone up exponentially. When I checked his subscriber count last time, like maybe a month ago, it was maybe under 1 million, just under 1 million, and now at the time of the recording of this video, he's currently at 1.33 million subscribers, which is a huge jump in subscribers. That's like over 300,000 subscribers in the span of 1 month. You know, you might be asking, how did I start in this self-improvement community? You could say, well, it was most likely in the same shoes as you. I was tired with my lifestyle at the time, and I wanted to make some change. I had a lot of body fat, and I wasn't really confident in myself. I wasn't really taking care of myself as well, mentally, for the most part. Physically, I'm usually okay with, but I still struggle with that. I still struggle with that to this day. It took me some time to do some research and find some self-improvement / self-help videos on YouTube. I've been on YouTube, at least on this channel, I've been on YouTube for not too long, maybe a few months now, but even before this, I've had several other channels that focused mainly more on video game content or stop motion animation. And honestly, I've been using 2008, 2009 essentially, and I kept making my own videos until then. And it is now at this time that I am taking YouTube more seriously, and I want to offer my knowledge and advice to those out there who are looking for it. As most people find YouTube creators that they like to watch is through the suggestions tab or your homepage, because the homepage is catered towards what you watch, and maybe they throw in like a little thing here and there that you may not watch, but it's just to have some diversity in your homepage or suggestions page. So Iman Gadzhi popped up, and I thought, oh, who's this guy? Very nice thumbnail. Good looking dude. This guy knows what's up. So click on his video, and boom, 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 instantly freaking hooked to his videos, because he knows how to do storytelling, and he has a pattern on how he approaches storytelling. Iman Gadzhi 101, back to the title. 1, editing magic. If you've seen any of his videos, you can tell he has high quality clips of himself, of his talking head, just like myself here. High quality talking head, strong points that he talks about, and includes his own personal story into the storytelling. So it's not just about tips, it's about his advice and his experience, in addition to the tips and advice that viewers can follow. And what Iman Gadzhi does really well with this is his storytelling complements the editing, and that is a powerful tool, and he has over the years perfected that pattern, that formula, you could say. And what is the credit to his success in that sense, in terms of the YouTube success? Reading books. No, it's not that. It's actually putting in the work. These kinds of self-improvement, very helpful advice for those out there. Another point to mention is his marketing skills. His marketing skills are probably one of the best I've seen on the YouTube platform, and maybe beyond that. And let me explain. So for myself, I've never really been great at marketing. I was always a technically strong person in terms of a camera or lighting, or just generally like very technical stuff about gear or editing. So editing is essentially my bread and butter, but where I have some weaknesses is storytelling and marketing. What Iman Gadzhi does really well in marketing, well, first let's mention that he ran his own social media marketing agency for 5-6 years or so. That could be wrong. The data could be wrong. Iman is essentially one of the experts in social media marketing or marketing in general. Great example, digital renaissance. That was a very smart marketing campaign with his team. And let me explain why. After doing some research on Iman Gadzhi and his patterns of storytelling and such, I've come to a realization that if you were a part of that digital renaissance, or you have viewed his videos about the digital renaissance, essentially he starts off with like some very hard-hitting facts, some very useful facts that you may or may not want to hear, but something that you may have to, or that you need to hear, even if it hurts your feelings. And what Iman Gadzhi does really well is really emphasizing the downfall of masculine men, because there has been a lot of, arguably, a lot of weaker, softer men out there, and I am also a victim of this because of society. But taking steps day by day to become better and better, and with folks like Iman Gadzhi and those who are in the self-improvement community and so on and so forth, we want to empower young men and women to become better, to become stronger, to become leaders. And with Iman Gadzhi, for his marketing campaign, he starts off with that. It's a very strong, hard-hitting point, something to hook you on the spot, to catch you emotionally, to hit you, but to like kind of mend you at the same time, if that makes sense. But here's the really clever part after. Once he mentions that, he starts offering you solutions, right? And what is one of those solutions? Grow your agency. What is one of the solutions he's offered? Create a marketing agency. Create a agency of some sorts. Oh, what's a great way you can start? GrowYourAgency.com. That's how he gets you. Emotionally, with his strong storytelling, he gets you to a point where you feel that, oh, maybe creating an agency is another great way to have income versus my 9-to-5 job. It's not just one video he's created, it's a series. So it's not just a one and done kind of video just about advertising his grow your agency business. It's not just about grow your agency. It's definitely more about that. But the way he intertwined those two, his business with the coming age of the dark ages, you could say, because I believe the dark ages are here. If you've seen the news or if you're paying attention, there are a lot of unfortunate things happening in the world, and we as folks, we need to prepare for that, or else I don't want to elaborate on that. Iman's marketing team and himself as a marketer, a clever approach to inserting grow your agency as a solution to someone's financial problem or personal life of some sort, which I thought was very clever and well executed. Even I was like, I even fell for it at some point, like for a while, and I followed with that video series, because again, it's not a one and done video, it's a series. I believe it's 4 videos. I don't know, I'll put the thumbnails up here, but I believe it's 4 videos. So one, it gets you, the viewer, to keep watching his videos more and more, which is great. Good on his end, more AdSense, more good for the analytics. But also, you become more hooked to his videos, and just like a really good system. It's a really good engine that's being well run with all the bits and pieces, and with the oil, synthetic maybe, card joke. Another point, maybe my final point for this video, would be how brutally honest he is towards his viewers. Iman being brutally honest and giving us what we have to hear, not what we want to hear, if that makes sense. That statement varies because obviously, in a way, YouTube is another source of income for him, if we view it in a business sense. But it's also at the same time his passion to share his experience and his downfalls and his uprising and so on and so forth. And for any of the viewers who have been sticking around with Iman since he started or go on so forth, I've jumped on the bandwagon like a year ago, back in 2021. Excuse me. There have been videos of people trying to expose him for certain topics. I believe there is a video by a gentleman who does SMMA and actually broke down how Grow Your Agency was a scam in a way. I haven't seen that video, but it seemed to be gaining a lot of traction. Brutal honesty of the advice he gives, and how he works with his team, like the editing patterns, the editing style is very optimized for YouTube viewers, if you know what I mean. And I know he genuinely cares about his viewers and wants to share any information he can share to improve this world that we live in. Okay, that wraps things up on this video. This was a more improvised, on-the-spot video, but I realized the competition thing is happening here, if you've seen this video already. But thank you for watching. Get good, get better, let's get her. That's my new outro. What's another fun outro? Stay hard. That's David Goggins. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah.